All right, welcome to Walt Disney World Universe, also known as WDW Universe,
Yep.
and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
First, I want to get started and say a special thank you to the 23 subscribers that we have that have joined us before we really started making long-form content. We planned on launching long-form content right after the first of the year, every week. So this is week 1 of 2024. So thank you guys for watching our shorts and being there and
giving us a chance.
So the goal of Walt Disney World Universe and challenge is to create content for people like us. What are we, babe?
2 40-year-olds who like to go to Disney and just see all of the attractions and the people and the food and the resorts, just everything about Disney.
Yep, but through the lens of 40-year-olds that are traveling without children. So you're not going to find on this channel your number one stroller recommendation or little stroller organizer, where to park the strollers. You're going to find...
We don't know.
We're going to tell you where to go sit in the shade when you're tired. We're going to tell you where you can find the most quiet when you need a little breakdown and sit down. And I'm always looking for the closest restroom with the least amount of people. So we're going to give you the info that you want if you're over 40 and you want to go to Disney World without children. So that's the goal of the channel. So every week we're going to be doing some quick facts, any kind of news we might find out about, and just general info on the park, because we want to give you as much info. So if you have questions or ideas, or you want to see something specific, let us know, because we'll go try and find it. We try and go at least once a month.
Yeah.
So let's get started. This week, big news. Babe, you want to tell them? Because you introduced me to this ride or attraction.
Bug's Life. It's tough to be a bug. We'll be closing in 2024.
Yeah.
It's a little depressing. I like it. I like going and just hanging out, and
it was cute.
yeah, it's fun.
I had never been on that or
sat through it
because it's really a show. It's an attraction. It's not necessarily a ride, but it's very interactive. It's a 4D experience. The seat rumbles underneath you
as the cockroaches are running away at the end of the show.
As cockroaches. So it's really fun, and so Anthony, took me on it to see it, because if you don't know, I'm from California, and I went to Walt Disney World for the first time in September for my 40th birthday. So everything's kind of new to me there.
Took her 40 years to realize Walt Disney World.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's a whole nother story, guys.
Disneyland is where it's at. West Coast is the best coast.
Don't even.
Everyone knows it.
Florida all the way, people.
Anyway.
You guys know.
Anyway, and I do think that Walt Disney World has some definite pros, but this one hasn't been to Disneyland, the OG, the original.
I don't need to go.
And he's going to be shocked.
Why ruin a good thing here?
He's going to love it.
Love Florida.
So, anyway, my first time in Animal Kingdom and my first time on It's Tough to Be a Bug, and they are actually closing it down in 2024, but they're closing it down and replacing it
with Zootopia, which makes sense. It's for Animal Kingdom.
So it's going to be another kind of attraction, Zootopia,
probably going to be
Life.
Similar, I would think. But
I think so too. But as we get information, we'll share it with you. But that's what's coming to replace It's Tough to Be a Bug. So if you have not seen it, or you're there and you want just one more chance to go and enjoy it, go enjoy it. Because currently the official close date that I can find is to be determined. So once it closes, it closes. Also closing in 2024, and this is interesting because I don't understand what it means, but it's going to be reimagined. It's actually one of my favorite attractions and experiences in California, but this is Walt Disney World. It's the Country Bear Jamboree, which I think is a lot of fun. I think it's kitschy and cute and darling.
I haven't been on that or been to that in years. I don't even remember what it is, honestly.
So they are closing it this year. So if you want to go see it, we're going to go see it when we make our next trip.
I guess we are.
In a few weeks. Surprise!
I guess we're going to Magic Kingdom.
And but they're going to reimagine it, whatever that means, as Country Bear Musical Jamboree, which I think is interesting because the whole Country Bear Jamboree is kind of a musical performance. So we'll see what that comes to. The next little bit
Splash
of
Mountain
news.
is still getting work done.
Yep.
And becoming that new ride of Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Yep. So as you know, Splash Mountain in both sides of the country, West Coast and East Coast, closed down. And they're reimagining it and refurbishing it to be Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is obviously based on Princess and the Frog with Princess Tiana. So I'm excited about that because I actually really, really love that movie. And I think it's going to do it the justice it deserves. Always sad to see Splash Mountain go, but I think this is a awesome, cool replacement. So I'm excited for that. We have some stuff that's pretty imminent. So what about tomorrow?
It says, starting tomorrow on the 8th of January, Rock and Roller Coaster will close with no date announced yet when they're going to reopen. I guess that's just a refurb and
yeah, it's
refresh.
a refurbishment, probably, maintenance, things that have to happen, but there's not a current, we're going to reopen it when date. So if you didn't write it already, you're not going to write it for a minute.
And if you do know when it's going to open, let us know.
Yeah, let us know if you have the details on that. Also closing tomorrow in Animal Kingdom is Cali River Rapids. Apparently this is a seasonal closure. They close every year this time of year for their maintenance and refurbishments for the season. And it should be reopening in spring. It's a water ride, so it closes in the cold months because it has such a low amount of people trying to ride it because they don't want to get wet and cold.
It's fun. I like it.
I've not been on it yet.
It's fun.
But that's kind of all the news we have, and this is our plan every week, is to bring news that we can find or information about the parks, and if we don't have any big news to share, we're going to share top tips, things that we love, maybe talk about some of our favorite things at the parks, continue this infuriating debate on what is the best.
Everybody already knows.
The original Disneyland.
All 23 of us subscribers, we already know.
Okay, I'm going to just say this, though. I do think I was really struggling with saying that Walt Disney World was better. Mostly because it's fun to just annoy him. But there are a lot of things that I think are really cool and special about Walt Disney World. I love Walt Disney World as much as I love Disneyland and California Adventureland. However, there are things that I think are better in Disneyland, like the Haunted Mansion. But there are things that I think Disney World just has on lock, and I will concede that for sure. But until then, we'll continue this debate. Trust me, this is we talk about this almost every single day.
Every day we go back and forth. Well,
Pretty
we
much.
don't. There's no going back and forth. It's my way is the right way when it comes to that.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. So if you have any questions, if you'd like to join the debate, or things you want us to check out for you, maybe you can't get to Disney World in a while, but you want to know what's there and where we could go, we'll be happy to go check it out for you. We're going to be doing a lot of research, and we're excited about this because we're going to learn a lot about the parks too.
And I think Tuesday they're supposed to be giving out the People Mover magnet or pin for the annual pass holders to purchase. So I hope we can get that because I love the People Mover ride. That is
news.
Just go around and do nothing. I love it.
And we're gonna go in a couple weeks, so hopefully they still have
we can find one. I hope so.
These pins in stock. But I do want to highlight my Christmas gift. It's a Walt Disney World celebratory Starbucks cup, and it is dazzling, as you can see. So thank you.
You're welcome. They were on clearance in all the stores at Disney World.
And that makes me really happy because that is something that we do try and do as people over 40 and reasonable human beings, is we try to find ways to save money.
I think they were $20
at Walt Disney World.
Right? 20.
Yeah, I think they were $20
marked down.
Yeah, so we are committed to that too. So we are committed to finding deals and information on that, and kind of what we do to cut costs when we go, because everyone knows Disney can, cost you, a year's worth of your salary if you're not careful. So
it can rack up there.
It can get quick, but we have some tips that we are going to share with you as time goes on how we save money. And we do it, we do it differently because we are in a different season in life. We don't have little youngsters, and that gives us an opportunity to enjoy things differently, and we want to share it with you. So please like and subscribe for us if you watch this and you like this and you want to
see more of the bickering of
join the
Disney
fun.
World.
I was gonna say join the fun.
It is fun.
And not the
But
bickering.
please be nice.
And
It's all
if
in
you
good
want
fun.
to inform Anthony on how amazing Disneyland is,
I'll
because
listen.
it's the original.
I'll hear any good debate.
And he'll tell you that you're wrong. And but I mean, for real, like and subscribe, comment. We're excited to do this, and we will see you next week.
Have a great week, everybody.
Bye-bye.